You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got some special guests in the building. Pete Rock and Smoke Dizza.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now, don't smoke rock. That's an interesting album. What made y'all want to deliver that public service announcement?
Nah,
Smoke Dizza and Pete Rock?
Yeah, I mean, it was a way to put our names together without being cliche.
Gotcha.
Kind of, on some corny shit. So, and I wanted it to be positive too.
Mm-hmm.
Just so if anybody ain't know us, they'll really be like, "Yo, what the fuck is Don't Smoke Rock?"
Right.
So I mean,
We need that positivity.
It
right
is some
now.
new crackheads out here. I don't know why.
There's some whole other shit right now.
There's some new crackheads
When's
in
the last time you
2016.
seen a crackhead?
Lamar Odom probably. No, somebody after Lamar.
Lamar, he's not
man.
new. Well, we don't know. He's not doing crack anymore. He's over.
I feel
crack.
like Charlie Sheen definitely
Who in the
smoked
rap
crack.
game is doing crack?
The niggas that do Molly, I guess.
Yep. Correct me if I'm wrong, P Rock, but this your first collaboration with a rapper since CL Smooth, right? Like a collaboration album?
An album, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It sounds kind of weird to say Pete Rock without CL Smooth.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but that-
for an
I
album.
can read it.
but-
Like I was like, I just can't say it.
But that's coming in 2017. So
What?
we've been on the road. Me
They
and
doing
CL.
it. Yeah, they've
Wow.
been touring all sold out and all
Yeah.
that.
So that album's gonna be awesome.
Who you
I
rather
never
work with?
thought that y'all was gonna actually do anything together again
No?
because you guys used to go at each other.
Nah,
like,
man.
I don't mess with him.
Nah. You know,
he
the
calls
way-
you selfish.
No. See, the way the music game works, right?
Trying to set you back up to F up the money.
You know
man.
what I mean? Nah, that's my guy right there. And we've been on the road and we just gotten closer and closer. And it's all love like we first started.
What inspired you to want to do an album with Dizza?
His skills, you know what I'm saying? Skillful guy, good dude, you know what I'm saying? Friend for years. And, finally we got the opportunity to do something.
Watch this, Dizza. Who would you rather work with? CL Smooth or Dizza?
That's some bullshit.
Come on now.
Nah, see,
It's
y'all
different.
troublemakers.
Different.
Which one, huh?
This why Pete Rock ain't never came up here before. Problems. Now it seems like,
He
especially
didn't answer though, by the way.
I know.
Very diplomatic.
He stonewall that one. He stonewall that one.
Pete Rock is my guy, by the way.
Yeah,
I can't let y'all put him on the spot.
No doubt.
Listen, here's a little fun fact.
Uh-oh.
All right, when I first decided I wanted to start DJing,
Oh, here you go.
what?
There you go.
Pete
I
Rock,
remember.
Pete Rock was like, "Yo, I got mad records in my house. Why don't you come over and take whatever you want?" And he gave me crates and crates and crates of records.
And you was trying to smash like that, Pete?
No,
No, that's like.
That sounds like
I was giving that away.
I
You
got
just give
mad
away
records.
records?
No, he was actually trying to clean up like stuff in his house and get rid of
Okay.
stuff.
Yes.
No, Pete Rock was like my brother, like
yeah,
for real.
That's my
That's
little
how it
sister.
starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not at all. What is wrong with y'all? Envy, you was in a lot of DJs' basements.
Oh,
Does that mean you was
gosh.
trying to smash?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was
Just
just
because I'm a woman?
Oh, it's just Clue.
Well, okay.
Wow. I think you might want to clean that up. That sounded a little crazy. You might want to clean that one up, my brother. Like, that sounded a little crazy.
Continue on.
Now, who reached out to who to do the collaboration? I know y'all say y'all friends and y'all is cool, but,
Yeah.
it's a different synergy to go actually do a whole album.
Smoke reached out, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I was always being annoying. But then it was just one day where people was like, all right, look,
Yep.
I got the session book, 3 p.m., don't be late. And then it was, all right, bet. I know it's for real.
He got to see to make sure you serious and
Yeah, I
on
had to see
time.
that was real.
And I heard a song he did on the mixtape that I loved. And then I was like,
Which
you know what?
song?
I could work with this guy. A song called Dear Winter. Dear Winter. Yeah.
And you were very disenchanted with the whole Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah,
They passed
yeah.
Trump the blunt,
Don't
bro.
pass, man.
Trump got the blunt
don't
now,
pass.
bro.
Yeah, he got the blunt,
Nah,
man.
don't pass.
They fucked that money up. But, I mean, we ain't really have no say-so over that anyway.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm still not passing him the blunt, though.
I still don't believe he's our president.
I like that story behind that mixtape title, though.
Thank you.
George Cush.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not a politician, but I'm aware of what's going on. And I just, that was my way of saying who I was rooting for. Even though I voted for Hillary when it was all said and done, but I was actually going for Bernie because I thought he was the most qualified,
He was my pick.
candidate. But
It's interesting you said you voted, though, because there was a lot of rappers who was like, I'm not voting. It's the lesser of two evils. I'm just going to sit down.
that's corny.
That's why he's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to really see what's evil now.
Now, you were born in 84, Dizzle. Was Pete Rock somebody you idolized?
Yeah.
Runner? Or
My favorite producer of all time.
really?
Word.
You can't deny it. Pete Rock, I
Yes.
was going to ask you, do you feel like a lot of, Smoke DZA reached out to you, obviously idolized you. Do you feel like some of these young artists, like we see how they don't know a lot of the history and they might not know certain things. Do you feel like maybe more people should be reaching out to you because of the legendary songs that you've produced? And
I'd rather them
instrumentals?
show the respect first to artists and cut the old head shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we out here still. You know what I'm saying? Making that shit. So my thing is the respect comes first, and then they really need to learn the history. You know what I'm saying? Like of every rapper. When Yachty said that about Big, it just blew my top, man.
Right.
How do you
know what
feel
I'm
about that? Those Big and Pac was overrated.
They're not overrated. I don't even pay attention to overrated, underrated. I don't care about that. They got skills, and they repped the culture.
There's only a few greats and a few legendary people, and there's a reason why,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And, the reason is the foundation that you have to lay down for these younger cats, like what we do, in music, or like when I'm making beats, when they rapping, making records. We want to respect that, what we did for y'all is the reason why y'all here.
But
right now.
what's difficult about that is coming from the mixtape game,
Yep.
I wasn't
When they were
raised,
actually tapes, by the way.
in the mixtape game. I wasn't raised on the people that created hip hop.
Yeah.
I was raised on the Positive K, the CL Smooths, so that era of music is not really my thing. It's
Right.
kind of like my older cousin's thing.
Yep,
So
yep.
I'm really not familiar with it, nor do I know the music. So
Right.
if you say, yo, Envy, that Furious 5 joint was crazy, I
Yeah.
would have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard for Lil Yachty, who was
He's
what, 21,
18 or 19.
years old?
18.
He
Young.
knows
Yeah.
nothing about Big.
Yeah,
He know nothing
yeah.
about Pac.
And-
He really can't.
And I gave him the benefit of the doubt, you know what I'm saying?
And by the
did.
way, he might know his Atlanta history crazy.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
You had a beef too. Not a beef, but you had a back and forth with
with Young Dolph.
Dolph. I thought it was somebody else, wasn't it? OG?
No, it was Young Dolph.
It was just
Young
Dolph?
Dolph.
What was that
Okay.
about?
I don't even know who OG Mako is. Who is
Yeah.
that? And he just comes out. I'm just saying they started this thing with
Gotcha,
this,
gotcha.
coming at us first. So, when we clap back, just,
Why do you come at you, though?
I don't know.
OG man
He ain't-
came at you.
That's what I heard.
I saw that on Vlad TV.
I don't
The only
care.
reason I watched it because he said it said
don't
he's
care.
talking about Pete Rock. I was like, what could he possibly be saying about Pete
Yeah, I
Rock?
don't care, man. I earned the right to opinionate. So I'm not sitting here saying every record I hear is, I'm just saying, like, you in hip hop, you call yourself hip hop, and you tell people you don't want to rap to certain beats, then you not hip hop. If you can't rap to any beat, I don't care if you're a trap artist. You in hip hop, you rapping, then rap. That's it.
But what if you rap to the beat and it's trash?
I'm saying.
'Cause I heard him rapping over some Biggie stuff, and it was terrible.
I've heard the dopest dudes turn whack beats dope. So there you go.
Now, what was the process like for you two working together, though? Like for Smoke DZA, do you give him the beats and say, this is what you're doing? Can Smoke DZA, like for you, idolizing Pete Rock, can you tell him, like, I don't really like that beat?
I never told him I ain't like that.
Like,
how
I ain't
does
paying
that
for none of these, so I'm gonna write anything he's giving.
Yeah, like, I mean, being in the studio with PR is like a little brother trying to impress his big brother on the basketball court. That's that's my analogy for it. It's like every time I got in there, I was like, nah, I can't drop the ball because I don't want this dude to go tell somebody, like, nah, I was in the studio with
I
him.
ain't like that.
I
I ain't like
So every time I was in there, I was trying to show up on everything. And anything PR gave me, I already saw the vision to where he was trying to go with it. So
that. And
just
then
had to catch it out.
I gave him the opportunity to pick out of 1,000 beats. Like, yo, just go ahead, bro. You know what I mean? So that's how we picked it.
Do you feel like people don't fuck with that people don't know who you are like they should?
Absolutely.
And why is that? Because your name rings
Because his voice
bells.
don't match his face.
You did. You know.
Just big and rugged looking.
Right,
His voice
right,
is
right.
like, I'm like, his voice don't sound like he look. I mean, I'm sure mine don't either, but I do radio. You know what I
But
mean?
like people don't really know this or respect this, and like I feel like they should.
I feel the same way. I mean, I think it's just a timing thing. Like, I appreciate the slow burn because I felt like if I would have just came out and just went where I wanted to go, I probably would have came down quick. So, I mean, I guess I just got to give people time to get onto it. And it's not a lot of intelligent listeners. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people want what they want, kind of the microwave rap type shit. Like, oh, yeah, it's cool for the hour. But
expand
I
your
mean, I
mind.
really care about my shit. So I mean, I don't know. It's weird.
But you got a lot of great guest appearances.
Yeah.
You know, on this album, like Dave East is on the song we
Yeah, that's
heard
the homie.
already.
Yep.
Was it
Rose.
Harlem.
Kissing
Yes,
Styles.
East
Kissing
Harlem.
Styles.
Was it a lot of pressure recording that record with Kissing Styles, man? You got Kissing Styles and a Pete Rock produced track. How much pressure was that?
It wasn't no
Ooh,
pressure.
none.
Because, I mean, they the homies already, so it was
Yes.
pretty simple for me. Like,
Good music brings out the best in you.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
How'd y'all record that record? Y'all did it together? Or?
nah, I did my verse first, and then I called Styles, and he was like, all right, I got you. Sent it back the next day.
Yep.
And then we stalked Jada for like 2 weeks.
Oh, I stalked them for an extra week.
Yeah. And then he texted me one day, like, we got a milestone, kid.
Exactly. Remember when he was doing the freestyles for you every Friday?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How hard it was to get them tracks up here?
This is the worst.
He had sent it like 2 seconds before we got
That's why that
to
Fab
You
Kiss
gotta
album ain't
go
out
to
yet.
D. You have to
Right.
physically show up at D Block if you want to mess with Kiss.
No, I was calling Kiss every minute. The freestyle was supposed to be here at 9. He give it to me at 8:59.
He came through though.
Now, do you
It's just
change your
worth it, though.
verse when you hear Styles and Kiss verses? Or
Nah, I don't want to do shit like that. I let it rock the way it is. I mean, I already know what they're going to do on records. I already know they're going to show up and give it that A+. So
Yeah.
I just try to give it the A+ from the beginning, so I don't even got to go back to it.
Yeah.
And they respect my craft, so it was
Yep.
easy.
And you say you don't like you touch political stuff in a way that's like digestible. Like you said, take Eric Gardner's Killers,
Give me Sean Price.
give me
back.
Sean Price back.
Yeah,
Expound
man.
on that, boss. Sir.
I mean, Sean Price was a good friend of mine. Rest in peace, Sean Price.
Yep.
And you know, like I said, I'm aware of what's going on. I don't really want to be the preacher or the super conscious nigga and weird people out, because we in that kind of era that type of thing weirds people. But I mean, that's really how I felt. Like, there's a lot of injustice going on with that type of shit, and I would rather trade him in for Sean Price.
Word.
Me too.
Now for Pete Rock, I know when you and CL Smooth broke up, it was like he fell back from music, but you went even harder. It seemed like doing your own thing, producing for other people. How much did money matter to you when somebody wanted to be? Was it more about talent? Because, you know, obviously we've heard you with some up and coming artists, you know, early on in their careers. Or was it about money?
I just didn't want to stop the fun I was having. It was about fun for me. You know, money always, you know, plays a part in a you know, group where, you know, we end up fighting each other over some money. You know, but that was in the past. We all grown now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that was just a learning experience for us, and I'm glad it happened, because, you know, I wouldn't learn what I learned if it didn't happen.
And then you see Tribe Called Quest come and put their
Yes.
final album out.
Ooh-wee,
How you like
and
the
it's
album?
hot. I love it.
Album's tough.
Yes.
I was
Rest in
shocked it
peace to
was so
Fife
good.
Dog.
That was shot too.
Yes.
I didn't know. I wasn't expecting anything, but I didn't. I don't know if I expected it to be like, whoa, this is Tribe. That's so real.
Tip, me and Tip been the homies for so long time. Doing the same thing, digging, you know, beats, being creative. And this album right here, it really inspired me to, you know, keep, you know, making beats. You know, Fife Dog, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace.
Rest
absolutely.
in peace to Fife. And I saw the block. I saw the street sign that he has.
Oh yeah,
in
Fife got a
Queens.
street
That's
named
dope.
after him. That's
Beautiful.
incredible.
You know what I'm
Linden
saying?
in 192nd, I think?
Yes, well deserved. So
Absolutely.
Yep.
How important is it for New York artists to have a New York sound? Because everybody talking about this New York resurgence, but like it's only a couple of guys to me that have a true New York sound. Davies, Dizza, like how important is it for New York artists to have a
Young
New York
M.A.
sound?
it's just where we from. You know what I mean? It's the territory. But I believe music is music. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You know, because of the music I make and the way it sounds, people gonna say, you know, it sounds New Yorkish. But I went left a lot of times in my career and did stuff that people, you know, didn't expect me to do. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's about being versatile, man. It's not an easy job, but once you keep doing it every day, you know, it's nothing.
What you think, Dizza? Because you a young man.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
want to get them trap beats every now and then.
yeah, I mean, every now and then I do.
He
I
does
do occasionally.
trap, and it's pretty dope.
But I do it my way, and I never really try to lose the identity of where I'm from, because I feel like when you're an artist, you gotta give the listeners a piece of where you from, so they kind of relate to you. So I mean, I'm from New York, and I really be outside, so it's like I can't really follow the trends with what's hot. I'd rather do what's home for me, and just glorify that and highlight that, and not on some nostalgic type of shit, but like a New York sound where it's like you got the ingredients from nostalgia, but it's 2017.
It's authentic to who you are.
Right.
You don't ever be in a club like jujuing on a beat or nothing.
Not funny shit, Ange. I don't even go to the club.
You don't?
We don't hang out.
I don't play my shit in the club. I don't even make shit for the club.
Yeah, he's not a record that you don't play at the
I
club.
can't even hear Smoke There's a record in the club. I don't
I
even
feel
know
like
what
you
that
could.
would
It
sound
depends
like.
on where you go though. Like if you like Tony Touch does a great party every
Oh,
week,
yeah,
and I feel
well,
like
Tony
certain
does,
places.
yeah.
I miss like some of those clubs because now clubs are just so different.
Yes.
You
Tony
know
Touch
than they
still
used
does
to
that
be.
club.
But
He does it every
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Every
Yeah.
Tuesday.
But I feel like there
Meat
needs to be
packing.
more of those type of outlets. For
I wish
songs
it
that you don't
was.
stereotypically hear in the club.
Yeah. Well, I missed APT. I used to be up in
Oh
there.
yeah, I used to be at ABT
Chilling,
too.
you
Remember
know.
they used to have remember Soul Kitchen?
Yes, Soul Kitchen. All the good little spots that's not really happening no more. But then you have, I think Natasha Diggs and them does stuff, right? Every week. I don't know.
Oh,
The
yeah.
bad thing is they push clubs out of New York City. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
You got to go to the outer
New York
boroughs.
City needs a party, a dope party, like every week or at least once a month.
I'm sure you guys
Y'all
have.
gotta
I'm
stop
sh-
shooting each other and stabbing each other.
Yeah,
man.
but
Right,
Real
when the
talk.
club goes.
Real talk. Real
But were
talk.
you ever really like a club person even back in the day?
No.
Exactly.
I'm a
I don't
DJ,
recall
so
seeing
that-
you at a club
I'm a
like
DJ.
partying.
That's the only time you see me in there DJing.
because sometimes people get inspired, like when they go out and see what people are listening to and hear things that you
Yep.
don't normally hear
Yep.
and get a certain
Oh
kind
yeah,
of vibe.
homework. That's what it's called.
So they got SoundCloud and Apple Music and all this ill shit. So I'll get on there and I'll find.
That's how I feel. They be like, you gotta be in the club to know what's going on. I'm like,
But it's a
damn
different
it.
vibe when you see how people are reacting. I just feel like it is. Like sometimes I learn a lot, even when I go to different cities and hear, what
Yeah,
people.
that's
It's
different.
so
People go
different.
about it differently. Certain everybody goes about it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
in a different city,
we
I go
do
to
it
the
out.
club,
You know,
probably.
yeah.
Because I catch the records from different clubs in different cities. Like I go to a club and I go like an hour early just to hear the DJ play stuff and then see what catches and then bring it back here. Like this record was popping. up.
Bomb.
Right.
There you
The
go.
same
And
thing
And then
here.
not play a Smoke Dizzy record because he'd rather play somebody from out of town.
You feel me? You feel me? Like damn, man. Shit.
Now you described this album as having an old Harlem sound.
Right.
What's the old Harlem sound? Because I mean, of course we know Dipset, but then it
Yeah.
could be Big L. Like what's the
Yeah.
old
It's
Harlem
both.
sound?
I just feel like it's classic, rich music, and not rich as in money, like rich as in mentality, as in how you carry yourself. Like Harlem is known for the hustle and bustle.
Yep.
So I wanted to have something that could score that. Like if we wanted to watch footage of Harlem niggas throughout all these years playing Don't Smoke Rock in the background and be like, okay, this makes sense. And plus, I grew up on Cam and Big L and Mace and
McGruff.
and McGruff.
McGruff
The
don't get the
Grand
props he
Dog.
deserves,
Gruff,
man.
Gruff,
That's
that,
the home.
Gruff that
Charlamagne's
name,
just trying to
man.
be funny when he
I'm
says.
dead serious. I
No,
love
McGruff is-
I did a title playlist. I had like 2 McGruff records on there. Before
Man,
we
Gruff
stop
is the
again.
homie. That's family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
hard.
Yeah,
McGruff,
Gruff is
man.
hard.
That's
Word,
fam
but,
right there.
I just wanted to keep the tradition alive
Yeah.
from where I'm from.
On the milestone record, you said making it to 30 was a milestone. You really felt like that?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of friends that ain't make it to 30. Either niggas is dead or niggas is in jail wishing they was out.
Right.
So
And not making it to 50.
Word. For real. People don't realize age is a blessing, man.
age is a
Absolutely.
blessing. For real,
Man.
for real.
Is there a tour plan now to go along with this album?
Yeah. Well, we working on something right now.
Yeah.
We gonna hit the U.S., hit Europe. Do that type of shit. We do it individually, so together, I'm sure we'll go collect the bag.
Together, it's gonna be bananas.
I like this though. The OG producer collaborating with the young boy. Like I want to
Yeah.
see more of this.
Yeah, let's
you know what I mean?
do more. I mean, I even said it in the interview about Yachty and them, like, and Dolph, like, whatever with y'all, man. Let's get busy, man. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna be on Dope Smoke Rock Part 2.
Yeah,
We gonna make
let's
that.
get busy. Come on, son.
I can't see you doing a record for Yachty.
Why?
Dolph can rap,
Dolph
Yeah,
rap,
yeah,
really.
and I
rap.
like what Yachty does, but he's not a rapper.
I would have to teach him.
You just gotta put him in that pocket. like we could get a good hook out of Yachty.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like.
At least a hook.
If I had him next to me, I'd be like, you know.
Yeah, I
Come
think
on.
the inspiration to make him do
He's
right.
a good kid too. I fuck with Yachty.
He's a good dude. Would
Yeah.
you stand by that though? Because
Yeah,
I
hell
probably
yeah, I
wouldn't
stand by that.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah. Yeah, man.
Because you know, like again, like what we said, like his influence wasn't the same influence that we had.
Wasn't
like,
Biggie? Wasn't
Yeah.
He came up on
Jay,
Soulja
wasn't
Boy
this,
and
Yeah,
a lot of these other cats,
Yeah.
which is not a bad thing.
Nothing
no
wrong with
disrespect to
that.
them.
Nothing wrong.
But you know, it's a different genre. It's a millennial shit.
But he's making music for himself too, for his people. He's 18.
Yeah.
And the kids love it.
And they love
my
him.
kids love it.
Well, my
So,
son,
you
my
know.
son loves it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even front.
I don't know. You got a little look on you, Pete Rock.
I can't even front. I can't even front. I mean, I used to get. No, you know what? I did give him.
I caught him listening to it.
Yeah, I did.
I caught him.
I
What
gave
is
him the
this
side eye.
garbage?
I gave him the side eye, and I was like, yo, I showed him Eric B. and Rakim. Because sometimes he'll get curious and be like, yo, he'll discover, he'd be online listening to stuff, discovering. I'm like, putting him on the stuff. And then I hear Designer and I hear him, but he's doing the words to their rap.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, wow, he needs to learn this, So then I'm flushing him now with the 90s, 80s,
How old
all
is
the
he?
way up to now. He's 11.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's 11. Yep.
And you and Crit got a good relationship too, right?
Yeah, that's one of my best friends, man.
How'd that come about?
Being in the mud together and fucking touring and wondering how we gonna get through this day or get through this week. And just he one of them cats that minus rap, he always gonna be there. Like
Realness.
for my kids, anything I got going on, he always involved. So that's my brother.
All right.
He just got free from his label and did a song about it.
Yeah, he's
People don't
free agent.
realize
Shout
how
out to
deep
Chris.
this is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deeper than music.
It used to be friends in the beginning of this shit. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, the album comes out this Friday. Don't Smoke Rock.
Yes,
sir.
DSR, Don't Smoke Rock this
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
Be on, y'all.
And we appreciate you guys for joining us, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate y'all for
Definitely.
having us.
Thank
Yo,
you.
look,
Thank
I
you.
was nervous before I came up here.
Why?
Because I didn't know what to
before.
expect. last time, Dame,
with Dame,
I was
yeah.
with Dame, but I stayed outside because it was a little heated.
Right.
So I said, you know what? Let me just wait for my shot to go up there, Dolo.
Yeah.
And just get my shit off. Shout out to Dame. But, I was a little nervous because
I don't want that energy
Y'all
to
go-
rub off on my interview.
y'all go hard on niggas. And I ain't want to be one of the ones that y'all went hard on. So I'm like, wait, let me get some rest. Let me
But we
pray
give
on this.
props
Go.
for props is due. If you
Yeah,
dope,
nah,
you
you
really
been
don't got
good,
nothing to worry about.
Right.
Right,
That's
right.
love. That's
mean,
love.
You're right about that, Charlamagne.
He rocks your daddy.
Yeah. You know what though? We took on the theme of Hell Up in Harlem and Black Caesar.
Tommy Gibbs and his father.
Yeah, so we got this thing where he's young Tommy Gibbs and I'm his father.
All right, so
okay.
I'm not too
Yeah.
far off.
Yeah, you saw the movie, right? You saw Hell Up in Harlem. Yeah.
Pete Rock. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.